Good evening, everyone. The 42nd annual Bark River Off-Road Races will be remembered by the local fans as a pretty darn good one for the Kleiman brothers. Kyle and Cody were looking to take the top two spots in the Pro Light division for the second straight day. Kyle won yesterday's event, Cody the runner-up, but today Kyle ran into some trouble early on. His car would need repairs and his day didn't last very long. Cody, on the other hand, raced pretty darn well. He passed Chad Rayford early on, and he would not relinquish the lead. Cody wins by a wide margin and takes home his first Pro Light victory. While he was happy about his performance, Cody was sad to see his brother have a rough time.
Ran a good race, just stayed smooth, stayed consistent, watched hit my marks, and just stayed out of trouble, not spin out, flip over, some stupid stuff like that. So I'm gonna keep it smooth. It was fun. Sucks that Kyle can't be up here.
Despite Cody's victory, he still trails his brother Kyle on the overall standings by 20 points. Kyle leads the category. Meanwhile, Felch native Chad Hort was back at it again today in the Pro 4-wheel drive division. After finishing third yesterday, Chad came out very well, led the entire race by a wide margin, and was looking great until 2 laps to go when his car went up on 2 wheels and he ended up crashing into the wall on the far side of the track. He would go on to finish the race and finish 5th, but CJ Greaves went on for the victory. A former backup NMU goaltender died in a single vehicle accident in Rochester, Minnesota. Michael Doan was a native of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. According to KTTC TV in Rochester, Minnesota, Doan was driving on Highway 14 when his car left the road, went into a ditch, and struck a utility pole Saturday at 8:30 in the morning. Doan played 9 games for the Wildcats between 2012 and 2014. His first victory was a 6-3 decision over Nebraska Omaha on October 19, 2013. He was 4-11-12 in the 2014-15 season with a 2.98 goals against average. He made 49 saves in a March 2015 contest against Bowling Green. Prior to NMU, Doan was a star athlete at St. Mary's College before playing goaltender for the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League's Sioux Thunderbirds. Doan spent the 2016-17 season playing in the Southern Professional Hockey League for the Knoxville Ice Bears. Michael Doan was 25 years old. At 8 o'clock this morning in Marquette, it was tough to tell if it was July 16th, April 16th, or October 16th. Temperature was a little above 50 degrees at the Heritage Course at the Marquette Golf Club for the opening day of the Upper Peninsula Ladies Golf Association Tournament. And as you can see, the wind was blowing out of the north, which means, could be problems. Fortunately, we're on hole number 3, and that is a downhill hole with the wind. Zoe Woodworth of Calumet with the putt attempt here. And that would just slide by the hole. And she ended up in 3rd place on the day with a 78. Next. Once upon a time, she was Kendra Palmer. Now she's Kendra Anderson. She won this tournament on this course in 2003, and she was second on the day with a 77. Your defending champion from last year, Abby Dufresne of Marinette and St. Cloud State University, slides her putt just off to the right. She did have the best score of the day of a 75. She did not have to announce it, but she was going to automatically be the top seed in the match play portion, which begins tomorrow. 2015 champion Karen Plaisir chipping onto the green. She plays for Wawanawan, and this putt would be very nice. She was tied for 4th place today with Escanaba High Schooler Paxton Johnson. They both had 80, so everything gets going tomorrow in match play. The Escanaba Major Little League All-Stars had to wait a while to play their game against Milan this afternoon because of heavy rain in the Lower Peninsula, so they humored themselves for a bit. Then in the 3rd inning, things get going. Izzy Braun, the base hit. Michaela Mott scores 3-0, bottom of the 5th. And it's Mott hitting it to the fence, and that results in more good stuff. Then Braun again, and she hits this one over the shortstop's head. Mott scores on the play. Escanaba up 6-1. Braun was 3 for 3 with 2 RBI. Then Abby Hill from the other side of the batter's box rips one to the fence. Aubrey Stropich and Braun both score 8-1 Eskimos. Escanaba goes on to win this one 8-2. Takes on the host team St. Clair in the state quarterfinal tomorrow morning at 9:30. On the board, 9-10 minor softball. Gladstone gets 2 in the bottom of the 7th, beat Escanaba 2-1. 13-14 junior softball. Kingsford falls in the semifinal to the host team Vicksburg 9-8, but a great run by Kingsford. Now let's switch to baseball. 13-14 juniors sectional. Iron Mountain wins 14-5 over Negaunee-Ishpeming-Gwin, and Iron Mountain advances to the state tournament in Charlevoix. 9-10 minor baseball. Ishpeming over Baraga 14-4, Pinocchio Range 7, Portage Lake 4, and Negaunee over the Keweenaw 13-2. Minor 9-10 baseball, a couple more scores. Norway over Iron Mountain North 13-4, and Gladstone Downs Tri-County 17-7. 11-year-old baseball tournament. Wyatt Spade scored 3 runs on a hit to win the game as Norway beat Escanaba 7-6. Legion baseball, the Marquette Blues win the league tournament that was taking place in Menominee 7-1 over the Red Wave. And in a tournament in Delta County, the EUP Travelers beat Gladstone 5-1, but lost to Niagara 14-1. Ben Snyder with 3 homers for Niagara.